Today we're going to create a Minnie Mouse themed tutu skirt and a top to go with it in the Minnie Mouse theme. We're utilizing hot pink premium tulle, and then something I want to share with y'all. I have searched all around for the regular sized or oversized flocked polka dotted tulle. And finally, I found a supplier that's reputable, the quality's great, it's flame retardant, and they have a variety of colors available. And when they're out of stock, they restock pretty quickly. ExpoInternational.com. I will say this, the price is a little bit expensive. So if you're only making a couple, I would suggest you sticking with buying the rolls that run anywhere from $6 to $8. The bolts can run almost $100 retail cost. So keep that in your hat. But it's not rough to the skin. It's just beautiful, as you can see here. Now on this tutu, we're going to create it using the angled Pixie Cut. And you can use your rotary cutter, or you can use some sharpened scissors to do that angle effect at the ends of your tulle pieces. To be cost effective, we're going to use the hot pink premium tulle, and then we're going to accent it with the flocked polka dotted tulle. That's a little bit more expensive. Now, as you've seen on our specialty tutu on a budget, we're going to do the same concept here. We're going to use, the first layer is going to be hot pink premium tulle, and then we're going to go up, adding the specialty tulle, and then adding more and more till the last layer, our top layer, is going to have the majority of it being that polka dotted tulle. But it's still a little bit more cost effective than making the entire tutu with the specialty tulle. And as you can see here, the overall effect is going to be stunning. Something I wanted to mention to you, when you are looking for pink, there are a gazillion different names for hot pink, shocking pink, baby's breath pink, baby pink. So if you find the shade that you want, make sure that you buy enough to complete your project. And remember, keep your receipt and you can always send it back or get a different color for your next project. But I'm telling you, pink is one of those colors that they've got a whole bunch of different names for, and then you're at a loss because you're like, I'm not finished with my project, and this pink is not the pink, but it says it's this color, it's saying it's hot pink, but it doesn't look like hot pink when I put it together with the rest. So avoid all that mess. Now we're just doing the slip knot method here. We're cutting about 3 to 4 inches in width per tulle strip. Don't forget to double your length because you're going to fold it over. One thing I want to make sure that I mention to y'all, when you're using that specialty tulle that's flocked, that's a fancy way of saying it's raised. Try to make sure that when you're doing the slip knot, that when you're tightening it, that you're doing it on the blank area and not on that raised area. It'll save you a whole bunch of hassle. But if you find out that you have 1 or 2 pieces and you're trying to tighten it and it won't do the knot for you, go ahead and do each piece of the tail, each part of the tail, one at a time. And that'll help you gently tug it down without getting frustrated and without ruining that tulle by stretching it out or messing up that flocked area. There is enough of a blank space on the tulle that you should be able to do the slip knot method without doing it directly on the flocked area. So again, first layer is going to be all premium quality tulle, and then the next layer, base this on your width of your crocheted band or top, where to start, because if you're doing a top, you can usually do the first 2 layers in all premium tulle and then start using your specialty flock tulle. But on this one, as you see here, it's about a 2-inch width. So we're going to go ahead and on the second layer, we're going to start adding sporadically the specialty flock tulle. And as I progress up, I'm going to add more and more of the specialty tulle and start using the hot pink tulle as an accent. By the time you get to the top layer, the majority of it will look like it's all polka dotted. To also help with this, you can easily make sure that when you're placing your specialty tulle, don't put it only over top of your other specialty tulle. Sporadically place it so that way when you fluff it out, it looks like you have it in more areas than you really do. After realizing how long it took me to do the tutorial for the Minnie Mouse themed shirt. I wanted to go ahead and split this up so you guys don't get overwhelmed with my long-winded conversations with y'all. So please take a look at our end results here, and then stay tuned for our tutorial showing you how to create the Minnie Mouse themed tutu shirt and headband. We thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Remember, anything that you create is going to be fantastic. Why? Because you took the time to create it. From my family to yours, have a blessed day.